Hi everyone, welcome to GMR Academy. In this video, we are going to learn tense structures. Children, if you want to speak good English, we should know tense structures. If you don't know tense structures, you are unable to speak fluently, correctly. So, this is very important for us to know the structures. Then, while let's begin. What is tense? A verb form that shows when an action happens is called tense. Each and every verb form clearly shows the time of action, when an action happens in a particular time, either present or past or future. That is called tense. Let's see simple tenses. Simple present tense, simple past tense, and simple future tense and their structures. Simple present tense structures. Positive statements. Subject plus V1 plus object. Remember clearly, subject plus V1, first form of verb we should use, plus object. Examples. I sing a song. Remember clearly, I, we, you, they. These are all plural subjects. So, first form of verb we should directly use. I sing a song. We sing a song. You sing a song. They subject plus V1 sing a song. Here, he, she, it, somebody's name. These are all the singular subjects. So, we should add S. Alphabet S is added to the first form of verb. She sings a song. He, singular subject, sings, S added, a song. It sings a song. Somebody's name, Raju, Ramu, John. And John sings a song. I hope you understand. Once we see Telugu meanings also. I sing a song. Nenu paata paadutanu. We sing a song. Manamu paata paadutamu. You sing a song. Neevu paata paadutavu. They sing a song. Varu paata paadutaru. Like this, she, he, it, atanu paadutadu, aame paata paadutundi, adi paata paadutundi. Like this, we are getting the meaning in this way. So these are all the positive statements. Positive statement structure, subject plus V1 plus object. In the same way, negative statements. What is the structure? Subject plus don't for plural subject, doesn't for singular subject, plus V1 plus object. Remember clearly, subject plus don't or doesn't plus V1 plus object. Examples. I don't sing a song. Already I have told you. I, we, you, they. These are all the plural subjects. So we should use I don't sing a song. We don't sing a song. You don't sing a song. They don't sing a song. Singular subjects we should use doesn't. He, she, it, somebody's name. These are all the singular subjects. Somebody, nobody, like this. He doesn't sing a song. He doesn't sing a song. It doesn't sing a song. Some name, somebody's name. Somebody doesn't sing a song. Ramu doesn't sing a song. So we should understand very clearly here. Singular subject doesn't. Plural subjects don't. So in the same way, Telugu meaning also. I don't sing a song. Nenu paata paadanu. Like this. We don't, manamu paata paadamu. You don't, neevu paata paadavu. In case he or she, aame paata paadadu. Like this. Let's see interrogatives. What is the structure of interrogatives? You should remember very clearly that first helping verb, then follows a subject. What are helping verbs here? Do or does helping verbs. Helping verb plus subject follows. Finally, question mark. So these are all the interrogative structures. Positive interrogative. Do for plural, does for singular, do or does plus subject plus V1 plus object. This is a positive interrogative. Examples, I have already told you I, we, you, they. These are all the plural subjects. Do I sing a song? Do we sing a song? Do you sing a song? Do they sing a song? So these are all the plural. Do we should use. In the same way, does for singular subjects. So what are the singular subject? He, she, it, somebody's name. Does she sing a song? Does he sing a song? Does it sing a song? Does Raju sing a song? So these are all the singular subjects, interrogatives. In the same way, Telugu meaning also. Do I sing a song? నేను పాట పాడుతానా? వారు పాట పాడుతారా? నీవు పాట పాడుతావా? సో లైక్ దిస్. సింగులర్ సబ్జెక్ట్స్ ఆల్సో. అతను పాట పాడుతాడా? ఆమె పాట పాడుతుందా? రాము పాట పాడుతాడా? లైక్ దిస్. Negative interrogatives. The same structure, not is added. Don't or doesn't. Don't for plural, doesn't for singular. Don't I sing a song? నేను పాట పాడనా? నేను పాట పాడుతాను. పాట పాడను. పాట పాడుతానా? పాట పాడనా? So in the same way, I sing a song. I don't sing a song. Do I sing a song? Don't I sing a song? So plural subjects. Don't we sing a song? మనము పాట పాడమా? మనం పాట పాడుతామా? Don't you sing a song? Don't they sing a song? For singular subjects, doesn't he sing a song? Doesn't she sing a song? Doesn't it sing a song? Doesn't Ramu sing a song? For singular subjects, రాము పాట పాడడా? రాము పాట పాడడా? అతను పాట పాడడా? ఆమె పాట పాడడా? So these are all the Telugu meanings. So once we understand the structures, I repeat, subject plus V1 plus object for positive, subject plus don't, doesn't plus V1 plus object, this is negative. Interrogatives, do or does plus subject plus V1 plus object, negative interrogative, don't or doesn't plus subject plus V1 plus object. These are all the structures of simple present tense. Simple present tense WH words structures. WH means W, what, when, why, where, whose, whom. These are all the W words. W interrogative words. H means how many, how far, how long, how old. These are all the interrogative words. Then we will see the structure along with interrogative words. WH word plus do for plural subject, does for singular subject, plus subject plus V1 plus object. Examples, when do you sing a song? When, do, you plural subject. When do you, V1, sing a song? Where do they sing a song? Why do I sing a song? For whom does she sing a song? What songs does she sing? How does he sing a song? In the same way, who is different, especially simple present tense and simple past also. Who means we don't know who the subject is. Then we should treat who as a singular subject. Then V1, S or ES added for singular subjects. Who plus V1, S or ES plus object. Who goes there? Don't write who go there. Who goes there? Who sells the building? Who talks with you? Who writes the exam? Who sings songs? So here the meaning is yavaru padaru. Yavaru padaru means who sing songs, who plural. Who sells the building? Yavaru ammaru. Yavarevaru ammaru means who sell the building. Who talks? Yavaru matladaru. Who talks with you? Yavarevaru matladaru. Who talk with you? Don't add S or S for plural. Who talk with you? Who talks with you? Who writes exam? Evaru rasaru. Evaravu rasaru? Who write the exam? So this is singular and plural for who. I hope you understand simple present tense WH words structure as well as entire structures of positive structure, negative structure, as well as positive interrogative, negative interrogative, and WH words structures. Next, simple past tense structures. Positive statement structure. subject plus V2 plus object, past verb. Past verb is used. Examples: I wrote a letter, we wrote a letter, you wrote a letter, they wrote a letter, he wrote a letter, she wrote a letter, it wrote a letter, somebody wrote a letter, Ramu wrote a letter. In this way, V2 is used. For examples, for more examples, I called him, I called V2. They submitted the report, submitted V2. We sent, 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 we sent gift, subject plus V2. So I looked at, they looked at me. So these are all the V2 we should use. Subject plus V2 is a simple past positive structure. In the same way, negative structures. Subject plus didn't plus V1 plus object. Subject plus didn't plus did not plus V1 plus object. I didn't write a letter. We didn't write a letter. You didn't write a letter. They didn't write a letter. She didn't write a letter. He didn't write a letter. Some name, for example, John didn't write a letter. Tom didn't write a letter. So in this way, for more examples, they didn't submit, didn't plus V1, that is very important, don't write V2. They didn't submit the records. They didn't finish the task. We didn't go there. These are all that. So once we see Telugu meaning, I wrote a letter. Nenu uttaram rasanu. Nenu uttaram eppudu ipichanu, yesterday or else previous action. Manamu uttaram rasamu. We wrote a letter. We didn't write a letter. Nenu uttaram rayaledu. They didn't write a letter. Manam vallu uttaramu rayaledu. She didn't write a letter. ఆమె ఉత్తరం రాయలేదు. సో ఇన్ దస్ వే తెలుగు ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్. నెక్స్ట్ ఇంటరాగేటివ్స్. పాజిటివ్ ఇంటరాగేటివ్, నెగిటివ్ ఇంటరాగేటివ్స్. I have already told you, if you want to prepare interrogatives, what comes first? Helping verb comes first. What is helping verb here? Did. Did plus what follows next? Subject. Did plus subject plus V1. Don't write V2. Very, very important. Did plus V1 equal to V2. Did plus subject plus V1 plus object. Negative interrogative. Didn't plus subject plus V1 plus object. Examples for positive interrogative. Did I write a letter? See, once we see positives, I wrote a letter. Negative, I didn't write a letter. Interrogative, did I write a letter? Did comes first, helping verb. Did I write a letter? Did we write a letter? Did you write a letter? Did they write a letter? Did she, did he, did it, did somebody write a letter? Did Raju write a letter? Did John write a letter? So these are all the positive interrogatives. Let's see negative interrogatives. Not is added. Didn't. Didn't I write a letter? Didn't we write a letter? Didn't you write a letter? Didn't they write a letter? Didn't he, didn't she write a letter? Didn't it write a letter? Didn't Raju write a letter? So didn't Ramu write a letter? These are all that. Once we see Telugu meaning, I wrote a letter. Nenu uttaram rasanu. I didn't write a letter. Nenu uttaram rayaledu. Did I write a letter? Nenu uttaram rasana. Didn't I write a letter? Nenu uttaram rayaleda. So these are all the Telugu meanings. Like this remaining subjects also. So did she write a letter? ఆమె ఉత్తరం రాసిందా? Didn't she write a letter? ఆమె ఉత్తరం రాయలేదా? Did they write a letter? ఆమె వాళ్ళు ఉత్తరం రాశారా? Didn't they write a letter? వాళ్ళు ఉత్తరం రాయలేదా? So in this way, these are all the Telugu meanings. Simple past tense structures, positive statement structure, subject plus V2 plus object. Negative statement structure, subject plus didn't plus V1 plus object. Positive interrogative, did plus subject plus V1 plus object. Negative interrogative, didn't plus subject plus V1 plus object. These are all the structures. Simple past WH words structures. WH words we have already seen in simple present tense. WH words structure, WH word plus, did plus, subject plus, V1 plus, object. Don't write V2. V1 is very important. I remind you many a time. Examples. When did you write a letter? when did you write V1? When did you subject, when W word, did helping verb, you subject, write V1 plus object a letter. Where did they submit the records? Why did I call her? For whom did she wait for? What did she paint? How many books did he buy? So these are all the examples. And see who. Already I told you in simple present tense, who plus V1 plus object, V1 SRES plus object. Who plus V1 SRES plus object, that is simple present tense. Simple past, who plus V2, V1 past tense V2 plus object. Past verb is directly used. Who paid the bill? Who wrote the exam? Who talked with the manager? Who talked to the manager? Who called you? Who received the letter? Who sent the gift? Who paid the bill? So these are all the examples for WH words structures. Next, simple future tense structures. Positive structure. Subject plus shall or will plus V1 plus object. Negative structures. Subject plus will or shall plus not plus V1 plus object. Will plus not equal to won't. Shall plus not equal to shan't. Here, will for all subjects, all persons, first person, second person, third person, we can use will. But shall for only first person, I and we. I shall, we shall. Interrogatives also, shall I, will I. In this way we are using. Don't use shall for second person, you, third person, they, he, she, it. Okay, let's see the examples. I will buy a car. నేను కారు కొనబోతున్నాను. We will buy a car. మనము కారు కొనబోతున్నాము. You will buy a car. నీవు కారు కొనబోతున్నావు. They will buy a car. వాళ్ళు లేదా వారు కారు కొనబోతున్నారు. He, she, it. Some name. రాజు, రాము. రాము will buy a car. So here I will buy a car or else I shall buy a car. We shall buy a car. You will, don't write shall, you will. So these are all the positive statements. Let's see negatives. Subject plus won't or subject plus shan't plus V1 plus object. Examples. I want to buy a car. నేను కారు కొనడం లేదు. I will buy a car. నేను కారు కొనబోతున్నాను. I won't buy a car. నేను కారు కొనడం లేదు. We want to buy a car or else we shan't buy a car. I shan't buy a car. You won't buy a car. నీవు కారు కొనడం లేదు. They won't buy a car. He, she won't. He will not. They will not. Some name. Tom will not buy a car. So these are all the examples for positives as well as negatives. Let's see interrogatives. If you want to prepare interrogatives, what comes first? Helping verbs. What are helping verbs here? Shall and will. See the structure. Will or shall plus subject plus V1 plus object. Negative. Will or shall plus subject plus not plus V1 plus object. See the examples. Will I buy a car? Or else we can use, already I told you that shall for only first person, I or we. Don't use for second person and third person. Will I buy a car or else shall I buy a car? Positive question. Will we buy a car or else shall we buy a car? మనం కారు కొనబోతున్నామా? Will I buy a car? నేను కారు కొనబోతున్నానా? So will you buy a car? నువ్వు కారు కొనబోతున్నావా? Will you? Will they buy a car? Like this. Will she buy a car? Will he buy a car? Will John buy a car? Will Raju buy a car? Will somebody buy a car? Like this. So these are all the examples for positive interrogatives. Let's see negative interrogatives. Will or shall plus subject plus not V1. Won't I buy a car? Or else shan't I buy a car? Won't we buy a car? Shan't we buy a car? Won't you buy a car? నువ్వు కారు కొనడం లేదా? Won't they buy a car? Won't she buy a car? Won't he buy a car? Won't Raju buy a car? Won't it buy a car? So these are all the negative examples for negative interrogatives. So positive statement subject plus shall or will plus V1 structure. Negative statement structure subject plus will or shall plus not V1 plus object. Positive interrogative will or shall plus subject plus V1 plus object. Negative interrogative will or shall plus subject plus not plus V1 plus object. So these are all the simple future structures. Simple future WH words structures. WH word plus will or shall plus subject plus V1 plus object. Examples: when shall I submit the project? When shall I, or else when will I? When shall I submit the project? W word when, shall or will. Next subject I, submit V1. In the same way, how will he go there? How much money will she bring? What will you get from him? Where will they wait for us? Where will they wait for us? Who will call you? Who will call you? Who will bring this? In the same way, with whom will she come? With whom will he come? Who will win the match? Who will, or else who will do this? So these are all the WH words structures, simple futures. Dear children, I hope you understand simple tenses structures. Keep practicing number of times. Unless you practice, you won't get to speak fluently. So this is very important for every child to practice continuously the structures. So this is one and only the way to practice the structures. I hope you understand very well, and I request you all to subscribe to my channel GMR Academy. Don't forget to press the bell button for more updates. Like the video and share the video link with your friends. Thank you all. God bless you. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.